day 108 of the war in Gaza, and Defense Minister Gallant says that the IDF is now hot on the heels of Hamas's top leadership. Gallant also told representatives of the hostage families that the army is getting closer to finding captives in Khan Younis than they had been until now. Gallant said operations in Khan Younis were at a high point, and signs were that the IDF was reaching the most sensitive Hamas locations and the goals of the war, the dismantling of Hamas and the return of the 130 Israeli hostages. The defense minister said that the ground offensive in and around Khan Younis was expanding and would continue until all of the goals of the war were achieved. The U.S., Egypt, and Qatar are reportedly pushing Israel and Hamas to accept a comprehensive plan that would end the war in Gaza. According to the Wall Street Journal, the agreement envisions the release of hostages held in Gaza and ultimately full normalization for Israel with its neighbors and talks of the establishment of a Palestinian state. The proposed plan would include several stages and would take 90 days to complete. The plan begins with an extended halt in fighting, with the terrorists freeing all civilian hostages. Israel would simultaneously release hundreds of Palestinian security prisoners, pull out of Gaza's cities, and double the amount of aid entering the territory. The final stage envisions talks about a permanent ceasefire, normalization between Israel and Saudi Arabia, in addition to other Arab countries, and a new process leading to a Palestinian state. If there is no long-term diplomatic agreement in place, Israel plans to escalate fighting with Hezbollah on the Lebanese border by the end of this month. That's the word from both Western and Lebanese officials, who told the Washington Post that the window for a diplomatic agreement between Israel and Hezbollah is starting to shut. Israeli officials said that Jerusalem prefers a diplomatic solution, but will act if one is not achieved. Meanwhile, an IDF strike in South Lebanon killed 2 members of the Gaza-based Hamas group as they were traveling in a car. The IDF carried out several waves of airstrikes against Hezbollah targets in South Lebanon as the tit-for-tat cross-border exchanges continue.
Experience the power of truth with ILTV News. If you're looking for quality content and captivating visuals, join our news community and become an integral part of our team as we embark on a mission to unveil the real Israel, dismantling the web of lies and misinformation that surround reporting on Israel. By subscribing to ILTV News, you will not only have access to the latest updates, but you will also amplify our message, creating a ripple effect that carries the truth far and wide. Subscribe today and help reshape the narrative. Available on the web, Android, and Apple.